So, good morning, everyone who is watching. Today, we're gonna talk about Integrity Wealth. There is a national provider, ethical investment and financial service. And here with my team, Alina, Sameh, TC, we're gonna give some steps and solution that Integrity Wealth hire us to fix. So, as you can see, guys, we have like some objectives that we need to improve the performance. We need to develop a gradual recruitment and also maintain a team cohesion. Yes. So actually, our methodology, we need to talk about Maslow, the human needs and motivation, Kotler, effective change management, and Tuckman, that is high performance team develop. Why? Because one of the issues that we have is about the teams that they need like more motivations, and they are the management is not like help with what's happening right now. And the other thing would be the change management, and the other is the performance that is not being the way that everyone was expecting. You can change, please. So as a team, what we decide is give some recommendations, and we have like some key strategies for the company in the future achieve the success. And we believe that if the company launch a program with defined rotations and mentorship, gonna be a good step for them. Also, if they have like a continuous learning model, not change, always like being the same, also gonna be a good key for the success and everyone working in a nice environment. And also, we think if all the functions are clear with like clear evaluation as well, and also always a feedback about how they are working, it's gonna be good. And of course, the team cohesion, we need to align initiatives with the organization as well. Thank you.
And we all agreed about there is a talent management and development program needed. And a talent management and development program links employee capabilities with business needs and improving job satisfaction through meaningful work and development opportunities. And here is our life cycle and the important things for a talent management and development program: recruitment, onboarding, retention, and development. These are very important steps. And here is some differences between talent management and talent development program. Talent management is more about attracting the correct talents and getting them into the company. Talent development is a program that improve the talents which are already start working and following their development that aligns with companies' needs. Talent management program is attainment of organizational goals in an effective and efficient manner through planning, organizing, leading, and controlling. Here, the talent management program align with these four functions, and it starts with planning section. We use traditional selection steps. It starts with planning, and the planning can be made by managers and HR department personnel. Here is steps. It starts with reception of applications, and then go through with application form, tests, interviews, and finally placement on the job. Here is talent development program steps. After selecting the right employees, it is essential to provide training and development aligned with their career aims and the company's strategic goals. These talent development program includes 3 trimesters, and each of them lasts 24 weeks. Here is every week's plan for the first trimester. After that, this is the second trimester's plan. As you see, it lasts 24 weeks as well. And here is all the steps for the new employees. And lastly, this is final trimester. It is more about experiencing, and it is more unique for the departments. It takes 24 weeks as well, and each step takes 6 weeks for the employees. And benefits of this program is structured rotation and mentoring. During the program, mentors provide professional guidance, career advice, and regular check-ins to ensure alignment with company goals. And performance and feedback process. The program includes a performance management system featuring regular reviews with managers and mentors. Feedback is provided to help employees achieve measurable growth objectives. As a conclusion, in today's competitive conditions, a talent management and development program is essential for every company. To thrive in a challenging business environment, organizations must integrate this process into their business strategies. This is I use Costco's talent development program for a real life case, and Costco's talent development program plays a critical role in enhancing improved engagement and loyalty, contributing significantly to the company's success. And here is the links about the news which has been published online about Costco's talent development strategy success. And our assumptions and constraints when I'm designing development management and development program. It is assumed that senior managers will provide the necessary budget, time, and resources. Employees will participate in the program, motivated and willing to learn. The necessary technological infrastructure for online and hybrid training is assumed to be in place. The organization is assumed to commit to the program for the long term to see its results. And the real-life constraints, insufficient funding could limit the program's scope or reduce its quality. Employees and managers may find it challenging to dedicate time to the program. A lack of necessary technological tools or platforms could limit online training and communication process. Employees may change or doubt the program's benefits.
Hey guys, thanks for your presentation. They were very helpful. And I just want to present here something about improving team cohesion and performance for the Integrity Wealth. How we're gonna do this, it will be with the Tuckman's model. Can you go to the next page, please, Alina?
Sorry.
And the team development approach is Tuckman's model of the team development. On the right side of the page, you see how we're gonna do this with the 5 stages. The first stage will be the forming, and all the steps are forming. The second one is storming, and then we'll go through the norming, performing, and adjourning. Our goal to achieve the team development is fostering the collaboration between the team and for everyone to trust each other and make sure the clear goals. The next page, please. And the Tuckman's team development model's first phase is forming. Our objective for this phase is building trust and common understanding. The aim to establish commonality around what is and is not expected, so you can begin to build trust within the team. And the actions we'll take for this step is kickoff meeting with Executive General Manager, the Matthias Cashman. This should be led by the Executive General Manager and involve all the team members, and we'll build the activities to break the ice. And then we need to determine the role clarity. We need to define the roles and contributions to the team success. Each member of the team understands their division's success, and then managers should emphasize the value of everyone's skill and experience. The second phase is storming. In this phase, the team is getting in the conflict, and egos are conflicting with each other. What we can do for this step is taking the actions like facilitated dialogues and regular reflection sessions. We just need to bring in an outside facilitator or more senior leaders to address conflicts and miscommunications. And then the ego will drive interactions, habits, and mindsets. This just needs to be in a safe place for people to alert one another to fix things. And then regular reflection sessions will be for the encourage the team to reflect on communication, collaboration challenges, or roadblocks. Another phase will be the norming. In this phase, the team will get the foster collaboration and enhance the communication. We just need to take the actions like develop team norms and improve the communication. We just need to collaboratively set ground rules for communication, decision making, and working together, focusing on increasing transparency and trust among the team members will be the key strategy for this action. And then these norms should be reinforced by the leadership. And then the improving communication is possible with the implementing regular team meetings for updates and discussions. And then team will adopt collaborative tools like Slack or Microsoft Teams for real-time communication. The phase 4 will be the performing. In this step, the team will reach its highest level, and everyone will get to know each other and who is the best in what and who can't do in anything. So the objective for this phase will be the encouraging high performance, collaboration, and accountability within the team. Actions we'll take is shared goals and KPIs. How we can achieve this action is establishing collective goals and performance indicators. This could include the investment return targets, efficiency improvements, and then client satisfaction metrics. We just need to recognize group achievements, not just individual success. The ongoing feedback is another action we need to take for the performing. Implement continuous feedback loops where team members can give and receive constructive feedback on performance and collaboration. The last step of the model is adjourning, which is transition to maturity. This will be the last step. So the team needs to be in the highest level within the performing, after the performing, and objective will be the reviewing progress, then reflecting on the growth and transition to the long-term success. And action we just need to take is end of project reviews. The regularly evaluate team progress against the objectives. If needed, conduct exit interviews or team assessments to ensure continued improvement. The real-world example that applies to Tuckman's model is the Toyota. How Toyota applied the Tuckman's model is actually a bit different, just for the namely. The first step is D zone. The last step is A zone. It's going from D to A. The forming will be the D zone, and then storming is C zone. Everything is the same as the Tuckman's model. The other 3 zone is B zone. Can you just skip to another page? And third one is norming zone, which is the C, and then performing is B zone. And the last one will be the adjourning, and it's our A zone. This is how Toyota applied the Tuckman's model. If we apply for this model, it will be the beneficial for our team to improve our team coherency. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, Samet. Thank you, team. Thank you for your maximum contribution. So the next stage is on how to improve the management of performance in wealth advisory division. So for that, we are going to recommend the OKR. Lena, please, could you turn to the slide?
Sorry.
Thank you. To improve the performance management of the wealth advisory division, we are going to recommend the objectives and key results management improvement framework. So this is a modern performance management approach that emphasizes on the continuous feedback and more frequent check-ins between the managers and the employee. And this method encourages ongoing communications, right? And allows for real-time feedback instead of for the management waiting for all through the year before they give feedback to the employees. And then to allow us to understand what these objectives and key results means, it is a framework, right? That emphasizes on setting goals, right? So the OKR framework is a goal-setting approach that aligns individual objectives with that of the organization. So this is the way of, aligning the objectives of the employees to the objectives of the organization, making them to, believe that this is their goals, and then they will start working towards that. Alena, please, could you turn to the next slide? Thank you. So to implement these objectives and key results, certain steps that are observed. So the first one is to define the organizational goals and priorities. So it is important to explain to the team members the objectives of the organization. And then the next thing is to cascade the objectives throughout the organization. This is achieved through the help of the managers, helping the team members to understand the objectives. Then the next thing is to set aspiring and measurable objectives, not making it difficult for them, making it aspiring, making it easier for them to achieve. And then the next stage of it is to define the key results for each objective. And then the next one is to communicate and educate the team members. The next is to establish a tracking and progress monitoring system. And then the next one is to foster a culture of OKR success. And then the next one will be to conduct regular check-ins and reviews along the line, and then to iterate and improve on the process. Then the final but not the least is to evaluate and refine the program. So the real world case study for OKR is practiced by so many companies. One of them is Amazon. So in Amazon, it is used to increase customer satisfaction, right? So Amazon is known for its keen focus on customer satisfaction. So Amazon objectives revolves around this increase their customer satisfaction. Next slide, please. So in Amazon, they maintain two KRs. So the first one is to achieve a high net promoter score, that is NPS. So here, Amazon strives to exceed customer expectation and build lasting relationship by aiming for a high NPS. And what is this NPS? So NPS measures customer loyalty and satisfaction based on the likelihood of customers recommending a company's products or services. So the next KR is to lower customer complaints by 20%. In every organization, there are a lot of complaints. So Amazon uses OKR as management framework to lower it by 10%. Right? So please come back to the previous slide. So they use it. Amazon uses it to lower the the complex by 20%. Then now, by focusing on these key results, Amazon reinforces its customer-centric approach and drives continuous improvement in its operations and services. Next. All right. High-level training program for managers to ensure their competence. So, seeing that the CPCO has been frustrated at the lack of commitment from managers to the organization's performance, right? So, we would like to design a training program for the managers to ensure their competence. We are recommending that the managers be trained on motivation and engagement. Let's go to the next page, please. Next slide. Key components of the motivation and engagement training as follows. And of course, we know that a successful motivation training program would involve multiple elements designed to inspire the managers and cultivate a positive environment. The essential components include clear objectives, clear objectives and goals, personalized approach, rewards and recognition system, skill development and learning opportunity, feedback mechanism, leadership involvement. Next, please. How the training will be done? The training will be in class. It will be done in class, and then it will involve a lot of role plays, and then with the use of smartphones for feedback to track the progress. Next, please. Managing and coping with change. So for the change, we are going to use Lewin's change management method, and it involves 3 stages. The first one is to unfreeze, next one is to change, and then refreeze. Next, please. So according to Lewin's, the very first stage, which is unfreeze, we analyze things, how things work, in order to understand what we need to change, and then to prepare the team members, to tell them interesting things, to prepare their minds so that they don't get surprised and get some of them getting offended. Then the next one is to implement the change. So we try having communicated, preparing their minds towards the change. We then implement the change. Then the stage 3 is to refreeze. Now here we refreeze how the new processes work and measure changes, change management metrics and key performance indicators, to see how well the goals are reached. Next. So how resistance will be addressed? It is much easier to preempt resistance before it happens than to deal with it later. So to do this, the managers must refer back to change process and at least do the following: explain the change and what is happening, explain why the change is needed and what will happen if it doesn't, things don't change. And then the next one, clearly state the plan, and then give people a role to play in making the change happen. Thank you.
So thank you, TC. Thank you, Alina. Thanks, Samet, for everyone explain, and thank you for watching us. So in the conclusion about her case to Integrity Wealth, what we can tell is by implement these recommendations effectively, Integrative Wealth, the company will achieve the strategic goals and will run like in the future overall performance and secure a long-term success in the competitive market. And also, if we take a look that how in the problems we give real examples in the real life, this use of real-world case studies, how can like from similar companies highlights the effectiveness of these strategies can offer to the company a clear and actionable roadmap to avoid future problems and also to secure long-term goals. So we believe that after all these explanations and studies, the company will be well for the market. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.